Hey there, yogis. My name is Lilivette, and thank you for inviting me into your home to practice today. Our practice is going to be an Ajna Chakra practice. And what that is a Third Eye Affirmations practice. And so you're going to need a couple of blocks, and if you have a bolster available, you can use that. If you don't have a bolster, you can always use a couple of blankets, or you can use a sofa cushion or a pillow. Whatever you have available is going to work. And if you don't have some blocks, you can also use a couple of books. Just make sure that they are of the exact same width, because we're going to put our shoulders on top of them, so you're going to have to make sure that they are of equal width. That being said, I want to talk a little bit about what the Ajna Chakra is. I know a lot of people say chakra, but it is actually pronounced chakra. So I want to make sure that I am true to how it is pronounced. And it is our third eye, and our third eye has to do with wisdom and intuition and creativity. So perhaps you want to think about where you are in these areas. Are you feeling a little bit out of sorts, not in balance with this? And how can you come to a better place? And affirmation practices are really great because they help you to get more in tune and in alignment and grounded in your practice regarding your chakras. So when we dedicate just to that particular chakra and make it an affirmation practice, it really does help you to come into a greater balance. So when the third eye is balanced, you might feel intuitive or psychic. You might feel very optimistic and perceptive. You might have a really good imagination. You might feel your creative juices really flowing. You can feel very aware of situations that are happening around you. Your memory is really good, and you can recall your dreams. And when it is out of balance, it's going to be flipped on its head, of course. You're going to feel possibly headaches or migraines. You're going to feel possibly a little disordered in your personality. You might have some scalp issues. You might be suffering from mental illness. You might have visual problems, neurological disorders, and maybe even seizures. And I really wanted to get this practice in this month, the month of May, because May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and I really think it's important for us to address a chakra that addresses mental health. And yoga, of course, always addresses mental health and helps us with our stress and our anxiety levels, and it helps us to get more grounded and present. But we're really honing in with a chakra that really, if it is out of balance, really affects us deeply. And I wanted to make this practice really, really special for us. So if you feel like you need a little more grounding when we come to recalibrating our breath starting out, I want you to just take deep inhales in through the nose and out through the nose. If you feel you need more grounding, your hands palms down, and if you feel like you need a little more energy, to start out with palms face up. You can have your eyes opened or closed, whatever makes you feel most comfortable, please do that. If you feel you have a lot of tension in your jaw, maybe open and close the mouth or jiggle the jaw, whatever is most comforting for you at this moment. Let's just go ahead and inhale the arms up and then exhale the shoulders back and down. Get a good squeeze. Inhaling up and exhaling down. We're going to come to our first pose. We're going to put our forehead onto a block. And if you would like, you can rock your forehead to the side a little bit, giving your third eye a little bit of a massage. If you feel like putting your forehead on a block is not very comfortable, you can just go ahead and put it on the ground. This is where you make your practice your own. Remember that I am offering you guidance and suggestions. That's what I am here for. And you go ahead and adjust this practice to your level of comfort, whatever is best for your body today. I will meet you where you are at. I'm here to serve you, okay? So let's go ahead, big toes together, knees apart as far as you can get them. And I didn't ask you to go ahead and do an intention because we're going to do affirmations for each pose where we're at. You can do your affirmations mentally, or you can say them out loud, whatever is going to be most groovy for you, whatever you like the most, okay? So the affirmation for this pose is going to be, I nurture my spirit and am in tune with its needs. I nurture my spirit and am in tune with its needs. So again, if you want to go ahead and bring your head onto a block, you can do that. You can rock your head side to side. I nurture my spirit and am in tune with its needs. Take a deep inhale, start to bring your hands toward your knees, and on the exhale, push up. We're going to come to a seated position. You're going to extend your right leg long. You're going to bring your left foot on top or against your thigh, If you want to put a block on top of your knee, you can do that. We're going to do head to knee pose. Make sure that you flex your toes. You can put your blocks to the side if you just want to go ahead and relax, getting your head all the way down. Just inhale the arms up. And then exhale, coming down. Your affirmation here is, my intuition is always guiding me. My intuition is always guiding me. Find your Ujjayi pranayama. One of our 8 limbs in yoga, which is our breath. See if you can connect breath, pose, and affirmation here, making this practice come full circle for you. My intuition is always guiding me. Take a deep inhale, and then on the exhale, start to walk your hands up. Let's go to the opposite side. This time we're going to extend that left leg out. Right foot comes against the thigh. Let's go ahead and inhale the arms all the way up, and then exhale. Start to reach forward and then bring your body down. Your affirmation here is, I have all the answers within me. I have all the answers within me. Remember, you can always use the block if you need to, or a pillow if you would like. Just making this practice your own. You do you, right? Take a deep inhale, look towards your toes, and then on the exhale, go ahead and walk it back. Now here's where we're going to need our 2 blocks. You're going to put your blocks at the top of your mat, and it depends on your flexibility in your shoulders, whether you want it to be high or you want it to be at level 1. We're going to come into reverse corpse pose. So we're going to lay both shoulders on our blocks. We're going to bring our arms to the back and lay on our tummy. So coming forward here. You can lay them here, or if you feel like you need a bit more height in the shoulders, You can go ahead and do that. Bring your forehead down. And your affirmation here is, I am connected to my purpose. I am connected to my purpose. Really try to see if you can relax into this pose and just let your shoulders sink down into the blocks, and you'll feel how your body just releases. Take a deep inhale. Let's start to remove the blocks. Exhale. Start to push up. We're going to come into puppy pose, and we're going to have our hands in prayer as we do this. So we're going to leave our hips up high. Make sure that your knees are in line with your hips. You're going to bring your hands into prayer. Our affirmation here is, every situation is an opportunity for growth. Every situation is an opportunity for growth. Bringing your forehead down, extending your arms, and then coming back into prayer. Every situation is an opportunity for growth. Take a deep inhale, start to bring your arms forward. On the exhale, bring your hands underneath your shoulders and then come to a seated position. We're going to go ahead and use our bolster. Again, if you don't have a bolster, you can use a couple of blankets, a sofa cushion, or a couple pillows, whatever you feel is most comfortable. Go ahead and do that. You can also use a block that you can sit on. We're going to go ahead and take the right hand over to the left knee, and then you'll bring your hand to the back of the bolster. And our affirmation is, I am the source of my truth. I am the source of my truth. So reach over and then go ahead and peel back that right shoulder. Leave your spine nice and long. Chin is away from the chest. Relaxing the jaw. I am the source of my truth. Your eyes can be open or closed. You can also do this pose in Rest Easy Sukhasana pose if that feels more comfortable to you. Take a deep inhale, and then on the exhale, come forward. We're going to the opposite side now, bringing our right hand over to our left knee. Opposite hand comes behind you. I have a little strap in the back of my bolster, so I'm able to go ahead and grab onto that. So your affirmation is, I am able to see and act in alignment with my divine purpose. I am able to see and act in alignment with my divine purpose. Take a deep inhale and exhale into your spinal twist. Remember, your chin is away from your chest. Your jaw is relaxed. Peeling back that left shoulder this time. Eyes are open or closed. Take a deep inhale, and then on the exhale, coming back to face the front. All right, I'm going to get rid of my bolster. We're coming into Sphinx pose. We won't be in Sphinx pose very long. So when you come into Sphinx pose, make sure that your shoulder and your elbow are in line with one another. Try not to have your elbows to the back, but have them in line with one another. It'll help you to lift up nice and tall. And then when you get there, all 10 toes will be into your mat, but I want you to go ahead and take your shoulders and roll them back and down and squeeze your shoulder blades down and then together. You'll notice that you won't have as much of a pinch in the lower back, but it'll all kind of go up to your upper back, and it'll make that pose feel a little differently, all right? Okay. All 10 toes down, lifting up, and then shoulders rolling them back and down, squeezing your shoulder blades. Your knees might come off of the mat, they might not. It's okay. Your affirmation here is, I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. Take a deep inhale and then go ahead, come into crocodile pose for a couple of breaths. Awesome, let's go ahead and bring our hands underneath our shoulders and then push up. We're going to come into deer pose. You're going to take your right leg forward and your left leg back. So in deer pose, your right shin is at the short edge of the mat, and then your left shin is toward the long edge of the mat. You're going to bring your arms forward. You can have a pillow here, you can have your bolster here if you want to put your head onto your bolster. You can have a block, or you don't have to have any props. Whatever it is that you want, you can go ahead and do that, all right? So taking a nice deep inhale and exhale. Your affirmation here is, my life moves effortlessly toward my purpose. My life moves effortlessly toward my purpose. Go ahead and come down to the best of your ability, wherever it is that you want. Remember, the closer you come to your foot, the deeper the stretch on your SI joint, and the closer you are to your knee, the more relaxed and easy that stretch is going to be. So you decide where it is that you want to be. Start to take a deep inhale. On the exhale, go ahead and push up. And then we're going to take that stretch on the opposite side now. Opposite leg coming forward. So now your left leg, your shin is toward the top. And then your right shin toward the longer portion of the mat. And your affirmation here is seeing and understanding the big picture comes naturally to me. Seeing and understanding the big picture comes naturally to me. So going ahead, taking a deep inhale, and then on the exhale, allowing for your body to come down. Decide where it is that you want to be, whether it's closer to the foot or closer to the knee. Remember, we are asymmetrical, so one side might be a little stiffer than the other. You might be a little more open on one SI joint than you are on the other. So listen to your body. Remember that we don't want to have any pain, but when you push for a little extra stretch, there might be a little discomfort, and that's okay, but we don't want to have any sharp pain. And always remember, there's no such thing as a perfect pose in yoga. You can only do the best that you can do. Each time you come to the mat, you get a little better. You discover a little bit more about yourself. And that's what yoga is about. It's about uniting and peeling back the layers of yourself. The definition of yoga is to yoke or to unite. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, start to push yourself up. And then we're going to come into shoelace pose. Some people don't like shoelace pose, so I'm going to show you a little modification that you can do. So my modification one is going to be, you can just go ahead and cross this leg over and just stay right here and gently come forward. Or you can go ahead and take that right leg down and then your left leg over, stacking your knees. You can have your feet far behind, or if you want to go ahead and have a little more of a stretch, let your feet come a little bit more forward. And your affirmation here is going to be, my imagination is vivid and powerful. My imagination is vivid and powerful. You can hold on to your ankles or you can bring your hands forward. Whatever you would like to do, whatever's most natural and comfortable to you. Take a deep inhale. And then on the exhale, gently bring your body forward. My imagination is vivid and powerful. Take a deep inhale, start to lift, exhale. And then let's go ahead and switch the legs. So now you have your left leg on the bottom. You can cross that right leg over and just stay right here. You can also come into rest easy Sukhasana pose if that is going to be more comfortable for you, okay? Stacking your knees, remember we're asymmetrical. We're not the same on both sides. You might find that one side is a little more flexible than the other. One side's a little stiffer than the other. That's okay. Right? All right. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Your affirmation here is, I trust my intuition always. I trust my intuition always. Take a deep inhale, and then on the exhale, come on up. Release. Before we go into our next pose, I want you to just go ahead and shake the legs out. Release a little bit there. We're going to come into diamond pose. So, different from Baddha Konasana, we don't have our feet really close, or cobbler's pose as some people call it. So our legs are actually going to form a diamond. You can use a block or you can use a bolster. You can bring that bolster right here and you can come down onto your bolster. Whatever you would like to do is going to be perfect. Remember that wherever you are is where you are meant to be. The affirmation here is, I open myself to new energy and experiences. I open myself up to new energy and experiences. And then just go ahead and allow for your body to come forward. Relaxing your head and your arms. Again, if you don't have a bolster, just go ahead. Your hands at your feet. Your head and shoulders roll forward and are relaxed. Take a deep inhale, start to lift the body up, exhale, push up, come into rest easy Sukhasana pose. Get your props out of the way. Let's inhale both arms all the way up. On the exhale, right hand down, left arm overhead. Palm faces the back of the room. Inhale all the way up, and then exhale to the opposite side. Sit bones are nice and grounded. Inhale, and then exhaling, bringing it over. Inhale up, exhale over. We'll do that one more time, each side. Inhale up, exhale over. Shoulders are square. Inhale up, exhale over. Inhale all the way up. On the exhale, let's cactus the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the heart. Inhale up. On the exhale, go ahead and fold forward. Take a deep inhale, look towards your hands. On the exhale, walk it up. Hands on the lap, inhale. Look all the way up toward the ceiling. On the exhale, chin toward the chest. Inhale, looking all the way up toward the ceiling. Exhaling, taking chin to chest. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Inhale, and then exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, lifting to neutral. Let's go ahead and roll those shoulders out one more time. Inhale all the way up. And then exhale, squeeze back and down. Inhale up. Exhale, squeeze back and down. One more time, you got this. Inhale. And then exhale, squeeze back and down. Inhale the arms all the way up to the top. On the exhale, if you'd like, you can twist the wrists on the way down, perhaps even shake them at the bottom. Inhale all the way up. On the exhale, bringing your hands down to heart center, thumbs to sternum. It has been my pleasure serving you today. I hope you feel a sense of peace and calm, and that your creativity and your wisdom and all of that tranquility just flows through you. The teacher, the light, the love, and the imperfections in me honor, acknowledge, and accept the teacher, the light, the love, and the imperfections in you. Please go out there and spread your light and your joy. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Lilivette. Please continue to join me for practices and meditations, and subscribe, like, and share my channel. This has been Flow for Balance. I will see you next time. Have a great day.